Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a great day. It's a Friday today and I'm looking forward to the weekend, and I hope everyone's got some great plans ready for the weekend. I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, I'd love it if you could give it a like. But yeah, it's a different video today. I've decided to do a video on some of the rewards and side hustles and just different income streams that I have been using to boost my income recently, and some tips that I've sort of learnt along the way. So my main, two really, are the first one is my Woolworths Everyday Rewards. I find this is great. So I generally don't buy things that are I'm not already buying or will use in the near future. It's not spending money that I don't have on things just to get points or extra rewards. It's really easy to get sucked in and to do that, but I really have tried not to do that and just take advantage of the offers that they have that I'm already using. So you can just have the normal Woolworths Everyday Extras, and the benefits of this, if you use the app, it's free and you can just boost products each week. They kind of just pay attention to the products that you are regularly buying, and they're the products that they will offer you. You just have to boost them through the app before actually purchasing them. And you get bonus points. And usually they're really good, like you get 100 points or 80 points, depending on what the item is. And that soon adds up. And they also have different offers that some weeks if you spend, you get 4 times the points on vegetables this week, and it might be spend $50 and get 1,000 points. Sometimes it's multiple weeks, so it might be spend $50 for 2 weeks in a row and get 4,000 points. It just all depends. It's based on what you are regularly spending, whether they're trying to get you back into the store if you haven't shopped there for a while. It's just completely different. To each person is completely different. But something that I've started doing this year is Everyday Extras. So this is actually a paid subscription service, and it's $7 a month or $59 for the year. And that will give you 3 times the points on your Woolworths shopping and your Big W shopping. So everything that you're buying, you get 3 times the points instead of 1. You will also get free products throughout the month. Sometimes there's usually one product every month that you will receive as a freebie, but there's been some months where I've got more than one, which is nice. And so far, every one of them has been something that we have used or liked. The other one was a packet of nappies, which was not relevant to me, but I did still get it, and I have donated it to a local charity, so it can be used for someone that is in need. So I find with the extras that I get more offers, and you also get them across Big W, BWS, there's pet stores, online pharmacies. There's a few other ones that I get that I don't actually use, but there's lots and lots of places that you can use them and get like really good bonus points. And at the end of the video, I'll show you an example of how I got heaps of points and saved lots of money from using some of these points to my benefit. You also get $10% off a month in one shop at Woolworths and Big W. And that is actually one in store and one online. So even if you don't do online ordering, you can order it online and click and collect, which is what I did this month, for both Big W and for Woolworths, so I didn't have to pay delivery. But just the 10% off and the extra bonus points, you easily. I got at the moment I'm only paying mine off monthly because I just wanted to see how it went. But I'll be changing over very soon to yearly. but I saved more than the $59 for the year in my first month. So all as it takes is I usually spend $120 a week. So one lot of the 10% off at Woolworths, you get $12 back. So you've already paid for your month in just the savings in the first month. So that's great. I also save my points for Christmas. I've banked them up and I'm up to $310 and I'm very close to clicking over to my next $10 voucher. So that will be this week with this week's shopping. And they've now unlocked so I can start spending those. So my plan was to have enough points in my Woolworths and my Flybuys to not have to buy groceries or fuel for December. I've reached that and I will also now be coming back. I'll be buying my groceries with my Woolworths points this week. And so I'm hoping for the rest of November I also won't have to pay for groceries or fuel. So that's like 6 weeks of money that can now go straight into my vacation and to Christmas because I've got points, money for nothing. It's amazing. It's $600, or over $600, just for literally doing my normal regular shopping and and I shop between Coles and Woolworths. I'm not always at Woolworths, always at Coles. I tend to see what the specials are and where the bonus points are, and that's where I tend to go. I do have a Woolworths and a Coles in my one shopping centre, which does make it a little bit easier. Also, gift cards are another thing. Each week, both Coles and Woolworths have gift cards that you can get bonus points on. So if you're already buying, I bought my daughter a Pandora charm for her 18th birthday, and I bought a gift card that I could spend at Pandora, so I got 2,000 points just for buying the gift card that I was going to be spending the money anyway. So it's not money that I have spent extra on. So I only realised the gift card hack later in this year, and obviously haven't had the money to spend. A lot of people buy the Visa gift cards and then use it to buy their groceries. So they get the points for buying the gift card, then they get the points for then buying the groceries. So you definitely can use it to your advantage. And I'll do another video on that later, probably into next year when I've had a chance to actually sit down and work out the best ways to go about it and what's the best way to maximize your points for that. So I'll definitely do that for you. So Flybuys, I also do shop quite a bit at Coles. So they have the same. They have offers of products that you can boost. I find that they don't have individual products as often, and a lot of the time they're not products that are relevant to me. I think it's just them trying to encourage you to buy completely different products. Like sometimes there are, but yeah, most of the time it's just completely products that aren't relevant and I don't purchase. And they do have they're usually between 250 and 500 points, but I'm less likely to purchase them because they're not aimed towards me. They do have good offers though. There's another one I've got for the next 4 weeks. If I spend $50 a week at Coles, I can get 10,000 points, which is $50, which I have done twice in the last 3 or 4 months, and it's definitely it's a free $50. You're already spending the groceries anyway, and so I love these ones. And also at Woolworths, and they've now opened a service station where I am that you can receive the points. It's $1 per litre. No, $1. It's 1 point per dollar spent. But it's not really very local to me, so I don't take advantage of that one. But the the Coles one I definitely do. It's very local to me. It is a little bit more expensive, but sometimes it's just more convenient. So I filled up there the other day and got $80 worth of fuel, and which I used my points for, so it was free, and I got, because of my fuel voucher, I got 360 points. So that was great. So they do have a little bit better rewards for fuel sometimes when you have a bonus. So I do, like I said, I earn a lot through those two means. And like I said, sometimes you can so you can either save it up for Christmas or you can just use it as you go. Another one that I've been doing is surveys. I know some people don't like the surveys, but I have found that the main reason I got into it was because I saw that you could earn Flybuys points through doing surveys. So through your Flybuys app, you can actually go through, I think it's pure profile surveys, and you can get 600, 700, over 1,000 points for surveys. Sometimes they're bigger, sometimes they're smaller, and the points really add up fast. Surveys take about 15 to 20 minutes a lot of the time with those ones, and I just do them while I'm laying in bed, watching TV, waiting for kids, sitting around doing nothing. And I can't believe how quickly my points have added up at Coles. It's been great. I also do octopus surveys. They are less frequent, but better paying. So generally you get $2.50, $4. I did one the other day and I got $20. So that was great. But like I said, less frequent, but better paying. Same thing, generally 15, 20 minutes per survey. But if you're just sitting around doing nothing anyway, it soon adds up. I'm pretty sure I'm up to $75 in my surveys for octopus, so I'll cash that out either at Christmas if I need it, or I'll leave that for my vacation. And also add a poll. I've been earning with this one. They are much smaller amounts. Sometimes it's 60 cents, sometimes it's $2.50, sometimes it's $4.80. It just depends. They're random. You get lots of them, heaps and heaps, and it adds up really fast. A lot of the really cheap ones generally sort of only go for 5 minutes. Sometimes they're a bit more expensive, a bit longer, sorry. But it just depends on how much time you want to spend. I'm now up to nearly $20 this week. So I just cash that out and I just pay it off my afterpays, or I'll just put it in my bonus money. But it's the same thing, money for just a little bit of time, and I only do them when I have time to do them. And it's the same thing when I'm laying in bed, watching TV, waiting for kids. You're sitting in the car anyway. You can either be scrolling Facebook or you can be earning some money. So on to my next one, the K-Safe driving app. I came across this app a little while ago. You download the app, you turn the app on when you start driving, and then you earn points for safe driving. So as long as you don't touch your phone, you're not speeding, and you're not driving erratically, like you're driving safe, you turn it off at the end of your drive and you get points. Depending on how well you've driven, how safely you've driven, and how far you've driven. My very first voucher, so I think I've received 2 vouchers already, and I started doing it in maybe September. So the first one I received a $50 voucher, and I use that towards my groceries. Then my second voucher I used also towards my groceries. And then my third voucher, I've just hit another 2,200 points, which literally it takes me about, so you can only claim 1 voucher per month, 1 reward per month now. And I'm up to my next one, and it's taken me just under a month to do that one, to earn the 2,200 points, and I don't really drive much at all. So if you're doing lots of driving, you will get it really fast. I don't really find it frustrating. I remember to do it 90% of the time that I get in the car. And the same thing, it's money for nothing, which is great. And I'm going to get another $50 voucher, which I think I'm going to actually get a movie voucher, because at the moment my budget is really tight and I don't get to go to the movies very often. And they've just uploaded a whole lot of different rewards, Kmart, Coles, Woolworths, BCF. There's heaps of rewards, Rebel. So if you're looking for Christmas presents, like, they're great. I think when I get my one in December, I'm going to use that for a gift voucher for my dad for Christmas. So there's $50 for a gift voucher for him for Christmas. So I'm definitely going to do that. But yeah, it's a great way to get free money. The next one is my Shopback app. I have been using Shopback for quite a while, probably 2 years. on and off for the first year. I didn't sort of use it to its full potential for the first year, but since then I've been using it like religiously. You essentially download the app. I will have a referral code down below if you'd like to join using that. I get a reward, and you also get $10 after you've made your first purchase. So, and then that just gets added into your balance. So you download the app, you search up the store that you're looking for. So let's say you want to buy something at Rebel. You just click on Rebel. It'll tell you the amount that you're going to get. So sometimes it's 3% cash back. Sometimes it's anywhere up to 20%. Then it takes you straight to the Rebel website and you order as usual. Once you've completed your purchase, it will total up how much you're going to get back, and then it will go into your shopback account, and then you can either change it for gift cards, or you can spend it through the app, or you can just get it cash straight into your bank, which is usually what I do. It does take a little bit of time sometimes for the rewards to actually come back to you, but they come back, and I've earned over $300 in the last 2 years, and same thing, just buying things that you're already buying online. If you're on the mainland, I think you can actually there are some stores that you can actually use it in store as well, but I'm in Tassie and we can only use it online. But yeah, sometimes you might earn $1.50. I bought a pair of shoes for my son about 12 months ago from Rebel, and I got $30 back. Recently, I did a transaction with BWS and I got $19.40 back, and I think I spent $112, and that's a massive amount to get back. They have certain times of the day and certain times of the week and certain times where they have specials. So BWS is a good one, that they'll just all of a sudden they'll advertise between 6 and 9. They've got 20% cash back. So I tend to, if I need to order from places like that, I tend to sort of wait until there's a good offer, and then I go ahead and purchase what it is that I want. So with my alcohol that I bought that particular time, I also got it on special, and I also got bonus points through my rewards card. So I think all up it cost me $54 for a carton of cruises. So it certainly pays off just to pay a little bit of extra attention, and you can get a lot more back. Now the last one I'm going to talk about today is Receipt Jar. I talk about this in nearly all of my videos. Receipt Jar, you just download the app. I will have the referral code below. I get 200 points and you get 200 points if you download using my referral code when you upload your first receipt. You literally just scan your receipts from places that you're already buying your shopping from, and they put it in the app and you get points. Once you get to a certain amount of points, you can cash it in for gift cards. I got a $100 gift card in July, maybe August, I think August. And I'm just about to hit another $50 voucher in December. So I love doing this. Same thing, it's just, you can do, I think, pretty sure the first reward is $10. So you can get $10, $20, and $50 and $100. So yeah, you can choose to cash out early, you can choose to save it up, whichever way you want to do it. But I love the Receipt Jar app. Now, one example that I wanted to talk to you about was a Big W order that I did last week. I had a lot of bonuses through my Everyday Extras app. So if I did an order at Big W or purchase, I would get 10 times points for spending over $50. It was on certain items. I think it was like chips and lollies and food and drinks. So I decided to put in an order. So I ended up doing it online because I'd already got my 10% off in store. So I decided to do a click and collect order so I could get my 10% off as well. I purchased some items from Santa and some items for Christmas gifts that I was going to be purchasing anyway, not this particular week, but I had money put aside for Christmas that I've taken and I've used for that. I got 1,000 points for just shopping at Big W that particular week. And also I got 4 times points for shopping at Big W in that particular week. Now that I also had my 10% off for the month of November, and I had my normal three times points that I get for shopping there anyway. So I ordered 61, and I also bought some kitty litter, which will do me for all of November. So I just bought that in the one transaction instead of which I had the money in my pet envelope. So I went ahead and bought that. So I didn't buy anything that I wouldn't have already been buying between now and Christmas. And I spent $61.70. So with the 10% off, brought it down to $55.53. I got 1,605 rewards points, which also pushed me over into my next $2,000 points. So I got a $10 voucher as well. So essentially it cost me $45.53. So I saved $6.17 by using my 10% off. And I also used my shop back, and I received $4.02 back into my shop back account. So that just by buying one purchase, I managed to make to save a massive amount just on a $60 purchase, just by using the bonus rewards that they offer you and boosting them before you shop, and just having a little bit of a think about the best way that you can make the use of the best way you can use the points that they've offered you. I've almost saved, and so just in that one transaction, I've almost saved the entire month's fee, the $7 that I pay for my everyday extras, just in one transaction. So it's definitely worth having, and I recommend everybody gets in Australia that shops at Woolworths. Even if you only shop small amounts, like I said, I'd been doing a lot of shopping at Coles the last 2 months, so I've sort of been doing half and half, and I've still managed to earn about $50 in rewards points, plus the money that I've saved on my 10% off each month. I don't do a lot of shopping at Big W, but I do buy my kitty litter from there. And just coming up to Christmas, it's been great to have that to use for Christmas presents. So that's just a few of the ways that I use to boost my income. And if you have a look on my Instagram, I've actually got a breakdown of all the amounts that for the last 2 months I've done, and I've saved nearly $300 each month just on these things. So it certainly makes a difference when you put a little bit of an effort in, and you can certainly see the benefits pretty quickly from a lot of them. So thank you for watching this video. It's a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but hopefully you can find some savings tips in there. And maybe you can leave me a comment below about if you use any of these, or what are your favourite savings tips, and maybe there'll be some there that I haven't thought about that I can try. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and if you've liked this video, I'd love it if you could give it a like and maybe subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video.